Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Because people were all over the place, I figured, well, why don't I have my video represent that again? So this is Grownish Season 2. You already know what the deal is. Remember to check out my other channel, Romie Whispers ASMR. It's doing pretty well. Definitely proud of that. So go over there and support. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. This episode of Grownish was centered around a couple of things. We have Anna, who I wasn't surprised. Maybe the timing of it threw me off. Anna and Aaron, they're still casual hooking up-esque, and I never believed it to be that way. I believe that Aaron felt that way, but I didn't believe that Anna felt that way. And throughout the episode, you see that there's this big conversation about in relationships, the give and takes and the sacrifices, and how, you know, women have come a long way, but especially in relationships, and young ladies, young women, girls, how they usually still end up being some type of like subservientness in their relationships. And this became unfortunately true for Anna, came true for Romie, and was true for Zoe. Jazz and Sky, they're detoxing, doing their own thing, so they're just kind of watching everything from afar. But the important thing was that the things that people were saying about Micah was kind of finally brought up to the surface. And it was brought up to the surface because of an argument that Zoe and Romie eventually had. They were arguing about the fact that Zoe, while she was at the bookstore, she saw the professor that Romie is dating, and she put it out there inadvertently that she knew, because she's not good at holding secrets. She just started blabbering. She just kept talking, and she just kept talking so much that eventually she was like, yeah, I know. It eventually just went there. It eventually just catapulted and went there. Unfortunately for Romie, the bad part is that the professor felt betrayed. And the professor was like, okay, so Zoe knows. And Romie said something that made the professor realize, oh, all of your friends know. And it was a betrayal of trust. But then Romie, logic kicked in for her and said, wait a minute. You're saying all of this stuff about me, but what about you? Because earlier in the episode, Romie was trying to have her and her girlfriend actually go out and do stuff in public, which shouldn't be too difficult. But it is difficult when you are dating your professor and you're still in school. Dating the professor and you're still in school. Legally, that's a conflict of interest. And because of that, the professor's trying to hide the relationship, and the professor's clearly just trying to take things slowly. Romie is in love. She's in love, and so normally the I'll do whatever I want, say whatever I want within reason type of personality is taken to a back burner. Also, it's Zoe. Zoe comes off like that, here's what we're doing, here's what's happening. But when it comes to Luca, which again, a lot of people have been saying, Zoe takes the back seat and just kind of goes along to get along. And Zoe has an argument with Romie because Romie was upset that Zoe blew up her spot, blew up her relationship. Zoe was upset that why would you even kind of put yourself in that type of situation, in that type of relationship? And then things take a big turn, because then you have Romie who tells Zoe that, hey, Luca wants to eat this. Luca wants to do this. Luca doesn't want to leave the house. Luca only wants to leave the house to do this. And you do all of it. You do all of it even though you don't actually want to. And there's a huge difference between you having a lot in common and the person just reading your mind and you don't have to do too much, versus you actually wanting to do something and him or her deciding, oh no, why don't we just do this instead? Let's just do the easy way out. Let's do the Well, if they wanted to do the easy way out, they could have just said it. Like, really. And so Zoe, she hears it. Now, she was selling her Louboutin shoes online in order to get some money. So it sold, and she wanted to go and celebrate. And I thought, okay, maybe Luca's thinking, you just got money. Let's not go and spend it so quickly. But Luca's real vibe and energy was exactly what he said. He said, why don't I just order takeout instead? So she was paying anyway, so it wasn't about the money. Order takeout instead. Let's watch this movie. I know you like this place. And she said, yeah, that is true. And he was like, okay, done. And it's the whole thing of, you're not really hearing her or seeing her. So that's when she decided, you know what? No, it's actually not okay, because you didn't want to leave the house. You wanted to watch this thing instead. I was really excited. It was a small victory for me with everything going on, and I wanted to celebrate. And I said multiple times that, hey, well, why don't we do this? And you're like, oh, no, instead. So I realized that maybe it's okay if I just do things on my own, certain things on my own. I don't need like a cosign or you to come with me and do this. And he was like, wait, of course I can come. No, that's okay. I'll go on my own. Nomi broke up with her teacher because, like I said, the teacher was kind of cursing her out as far as putting her information out there with who she's dating. And Nomi had to tell her, okay, that's cute and all, but at the end of the day, you're the one that actually taught me to go and be honest and express myself and put myself out there. But you're the same one now. The same one now that's going and putting me in the box and hiding me, and it makes me feel ashamed and not good about myself, and I'm doing all this to appease someone who frankly doesn't deserve it. And so then she breaks it off. The professor clearly looked hurt, but what is she gonna do? Because she's not gonna risk her job to go and befriend this girl. Let's just call it what it is. So the episode essentially ended. Well, there was a third part where Anna, I was afraid that she was going to get drunk again, because you know how it is when she starts drinking. But they were at this outdoor event, and Anna was trying to prove that, hey, her and Aaron, even though they're not dating, she can, she can compete with anyone. And so Aaron was dancing on this other girl that's been trying to hit him up for a while, and Anna was able to convince Aaron to take her back to his place or her place, whatever it was. When they got there, Aaron wasn't interested. He actually wasn't trying to sleep with her because he knows she likes him. And so he knows that if he sleeps with her, then that means, and she's drunk, then that means that she's going to read more into it. And she was not happy. But she went to sleep. When she woke up and he checked in on her to make sure that, hey, are you okay? She was going to say thank you for taking me home and making sure that I was okay. Instead, she was honest for once. Oh, for the second time. And said, no, I'm actually not okay, and I need some space from you. Perfect. Because remember, after Aaron made it clear that he wasn't trying to pursue a relationship with her, he then went and was trying to talk to her as if they were cool. And it's like, hey, just a head nod is enough. We don't need a full dialogue. That's not what this is about. Especially when, while she was drunk, she said, oh, well, you don't want to be in a relationship with me, but you want to be in a relationship with Zoe, which was telling. Because Zoe is very different from Anna. So it makes sense. They're two completely different people. So Anna knows that it really is her not being a fit for him, which is killing her because she really likes him. It's too much. And we end it with Zoe going and getting the food and the drink that she wanted. Here comes Nomi, and Nomi is upset and she's crying, and Nomi's acknowledging that Zoe was right and that Nomi was compromising, and Zoe was acknowledging that Nomi was right, and that when Nomi said that Zoe is basically just going and being a yes woman in her relationship. So they agree that they're going to continue to be honest and be friends with each other. And I think the last thing that actually happened, because we didn't really see Vivek, we didn't really see Doug, because they weren't necessary for what the whole point of this episode was. Luca, he was cooking breakfast, and he was making eggs for Zoe, because Zoe doesn't like vegan eggs. She wants regular eggs. And it's like, hey, I'm not asking you to eat it. I'm asking you to cook it. This isn't a religious situation, like, for certain religions with animal products. So that was it. That was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week. Support my channel, Romie Whispers ASMR. That's my other channel. And yeah, that's it. Okay.